The dark side of the stock market no one talks about that you need to know, and if you are investing in the stock market, be okay with it. Imagine this: you are new to the stock market. You've opened your brokerage account, you've bought your first stocks, and then days later the stocks are down 15%. Panic kicks in, you wonder if investing was a mistake. The truth is that most YouTube videos out there are going to tell you how amazing it is to invest in the stock market, etc., but they won't tell you the truth. That's why I'm making this video for you to understand. I'm going to share with you 10 uncomfortable truths about the stock market that every investor needs to know, and the seasoned investors out there know, and they are okay with this. Okay? The very first dark side is that the market doesn't care about you. Many beginners believe the market rewards hard work. It doesn't. The market rewards patience and good strategies and decisions, not effort. You can spend weeks researching a company, buy it, then watch that particular company fall 30% as soon as you buy it. Meanwhile, someone out there who bought a random ETF may outperform you. The stock market has no emotions. It doesn't know your financial goals. It doesn't know your bills. And that is why it certainly doesn't know you invested your last savings. It doesn't care actually. The market will rise, the market will fall. That is why, regardless of your personal situation, successful investors out there remove emotions at all times when they are investing, and you need to do that for you to be okay in the market. Then the second dark truth is that even great companies can be terrible investments. People often confuse a great company with a great investment. They are not the same thing. A company can have amazing products, incredible management, and growing profits, yet still it can be overpriced in the stock market. If expectations become too high, even excellent businesses disappoint investors. Please remember, you are buying a business at a price, okay? That's why you are putting down money in the stock market, and price matters. Buying an amazing company at a ridiculous valuation can lead to years of poor returns because the market is going to course correct. And then the third dark truth is the market can stay irrational for longer than you can stay patient. Have you ever wondered why bad companies sometimes keep rising or good companies keep falling? That's because of market psychology out there, which is crazy, but unfortunately true. Market psychology is driven by fear, greed, speculation, and momentum. Sometimes price make no logical sense at all. This can even last months, and unfortunately even sometimes it can last for years before the actual correction happens. So, trying to predict short-term market movements is one of the fastest way of you losing your money. Instead, focus on long-term investing. When you focus on long-term investing, it assists you remove emotions and even so ensure you save your money. And then the fourth dark truth you need to understand and appreciate is that at some point you lose your money. That is a fact. Even the best of investors out there have lost money. That is why you need to be okay with that and just continue devising your strategy. The difference is that successful investors out there did quit after losses. Losses are tuition. The key thing is that don't chase the losses, but then again, each loss is a tuition for you. If you never experience losses, you probably haven't invested long enough, or even so, haven't gotten to the depth of investments. That's why losses are temporary, yes, and they're part of the journey. Okay? And then the fifth lesson which you need to be okay with and understand is that in the market, the biggest enemy is yourself, not the market. If you're out there, for example, checking price of stocks each and every hour, trying to get rich quickly, these are behaviors which are going to destroy your return. Your emotions will often cost you more than any market crash will be able to cost you. The best investors out there learn discipline, not prediction. Devise a strategy, and if you believe in a strategy, stick to it. And then the fifth dark truth, and also a lesson for you when it comes to the stock market, is that financial media makes money through fear. That is unfortunate. You see headlines out here: market has crashed, investors are panicking, big changes coming, and these changes are everything. Why is that so? It's basically because fear gets attention. And please note, attention gets clicks. And most importantly, clicks generate advertising revenue. Remember the chain: attention, clicks, and then revenue. That is why news companies out there are in the business of keeping you watching. They are in the business of selling you fear, anxiety, and playing the market psychology to keep you hooked to their business. Sometimes it's not even a reflection of the market, it is they are looking for advert revenue. And then the other dark truth which you need to be okay with, and the seventh dark truth, is that most people underperform in the market. Look here, guys. For you to understand this, you need to understand the constitution of the market. The biggest holders of value in the market are institutional investors. Okay? That is why you, as part of a minority, it will be a terrible thing for you to be out there trading too much, chasing trends, buying high, and flipping these particular stocks each and every time. Because at the end, you'll end up buying high and selling low most at times. That is why sometimes doing less ensures you preserve your capital and also enjoy the long-term returns of investing and being patient. And then the eighth dark truth, which you need to be okay with, is that market does crash, and that is normal. Yes, every few years, markets fall, sometimes 20%, 30%, you name it. That isn't unusual. It is part of investing. Every major crash in history eventually recovers. That is the positive side to it. Those who stayed invested often benefited the most. Market crashes aren't the end of investing. They are part of it, and you need to stay that particular journey for you to be able to recover and get a return on your investment. Those who panic and cash out end up losing their investment. And then the ninth dark truth is that wealth takes longer than you think. Social media out there, YouTube, different platforms out there tell you you can make money quickly through investing in the stock market. The reality is different. Building wealth usually takes decades. It takes patience, it takes strategy, it takes you taking in every lesson, continue to learn over time, and being smarter in your decision. And most importantly, don't invest emotionally. That way, you'll be able to grow your money over time. And then the 10th dark truth which you need to appreciate is that time is more powerful than intelligence. You don't need to be financial genius. You don't need to be the one predicting all the winning formulas in the market. You simply need consistency, you need a strategy, and to invest regularly. And most importantly, diversify your portfolio. That way, time is going to be able to absolve you. Because in investing, time is often the most valuable talent. Most people out there invest thinking they're going to cash out real quick and then be able to become millionaires or even billionaires. That is not how the market works. That is why even billionaires out there, for example, Warren Buffett, have held some stocks even since 1960s. And they've become patient. They have been able to grow the companies and see their stocks increase in value. Guys, what do you make of these 10 dark realities of stock market that I've shared with you? Did you know all of them? Are there some which you didn't know? In case there are any, comment down below. I want to continue engaging with you in the comment section. Comment down below. Let's continue discussing, because we are here to empower each other to be able to become financially savvy and make more informed decisions. Cheers, guys. Look forward to catching up with you in other amazing videos next time. Stay tuned.